Hello, everybody. My name is Laura Rose, and we are back outside today on this beautiful day at the beginning of June. We're just coming off of the new moon, and so that means that we are getting lighter. That light is entering more and more each day as we make our way towards the full moon in a couple of weeks. And so I thought today was a wonderful day to pull a couple of animal cards. I used the medicine card deck, and I would love to bring forth a message or two from the animals. I was also hearing from the angels, and that's why I was guided to come on YouTube and speak with you today. I was hearing from the angels that I should talk to all of you empaths out there today. An empath is someone who is sensitive to the energies around them, more so than most people. And some of you who weren't particularly sensitive may be finding yourself more and more sensitive as we move through 2019, because a lot of people are being called to do their soul's work. A lot of people are collectively raising vibration in order to allow in more light. And when you do that, you increase your sensitivity. And so the angels wanted me to remind all of you, whether you are an empath and you have been for a while, or whether your sensitivity is increasing, that you do have a choice as to what you are going to expose your energy to. You can make choices away from the lower vibrations and towards the higher vibrations. So what I mean is, don't watch the news. I mean, you can get a general awareness of what's going on, but in general, the news is just simply all of the bad news, and it doesn't feel good to us, especially those of us who are more sensitive. It can really lower our vibration. We also might be called to, at this time, move away from toxic relationships or toxic environments that also lower our vibration. And so remember, you have this choice. You don't have to stay in an environment that is harsh. You can choose to find something new and something different. And it can be helpful to make a list of the things that actually raise your vibration. And so this can be things such as meditation, yoga, taking a nap, taking a walk out in nature. What are the things that bring you some relief as you look out at the world? This can be a really tough time for those of us who are sensitive to be present on the planet, because it can be overwhelming to look out at all of the things that we feel need to change at this time. And so the angels are reminding us that's just way too big of a job on a regular basis. Let's go within, find ways to take care of ourselves and raise up our light, allow more of our light to shine forth. And how do we do that? So it's helpful if you make a list, because sometimes when you get in the thick of things, it's hard to think of what you can do to bring yourself relief. So you can look at that list. Maybe it's listening to some beautiful music. Maybe it's dancing around in free form around your house. So do the things that help bring in relief, because when you raise your vibration, those of us who are sensitive, we find we have very strong intuition. And so we can get the insights and the answers that we were looking for in order to take the next step to perhaps make a difference out there in the world. So let's also check in with our friends, the animals, and see if they have a particular message to share with us to add to what the angels wanted me to share today. And I will just keep shuffling until one or more of these animal friends decide to come out and play with us today. That's another thing, obviously, that will raise our vibration, is to play. Throw the ball for your dog, or play with any children you might have in your life. So let's see. Oh, well, this is very interesting. It's always so awesome to see how the animals blend in perfectly with the messages that we're getting from the angels. It all goes together. So the prairie dog is literally the medicine and the message of retreat. So take that time you need. Take that nap. If you're working in a toxic environment, take 5 minutes and take a break and walk outside. I remember I was working in this law firm in Norwalk many, many moons ago when I was practicing law. It was so toxic, and Norwalk, the city itself, wasn't that great for me, for my sensitivities. And I would take a walk at lunch when I was able to take one down the road, and there was a small bridge on this road, and I could look over and see this little stream, and it made all the difference to me just to sit by that stream for a couple of minutes before I went back in. So take that time, take that retreat. My dogs are playing as we speak. Take that time for yourself. Also, the badger is coming up, and so this can be a month where some old anger is surfacing. So take a look at that, go beneath the surface to see what that message is behind the anger, and find some healthy and constructive ways to release it. It may be anger within yourself in the things that have happened to you, and it may be the anger at the injustices that we can see in our world at this time. But it's not healthy to hold on to that anger or to bury it. So the angels, for me, they have instructed me to journal, journal, journal this month. And so perhaps getting that out in written form may be helpful for you as well. I have the bear, and the bear is introspection and going within. So again, all of these animals bringing in the message to help with our angelic message. And so the bear hibernates. And so take that time. You don't have to always be out in the world, especially those of us who are sensitive. We need to retreat and to recharge our own batteries. And then the turkey comes in with the promise of blessings and harvest to come. And also, when you honor your own sensitivity and you learn to take care of it, then your gifts can come to the surface and be used at this time when they are most needed. And so for empaths, you have the intuitive gifts and you have the healing gifts and so much wisdom to offer. And so I hope that this was helpful for you today. I so enjoy connecting with all of you. Thank you so much, and many, many blessings to you.